I asked Claude Code to build an invoice extractor. First time I tested it, it invented a fake invoice out of thin air. Fake supplier, fake invoice numbers, fake totals. So I fixed it. Now it cannot lie. That same workflow handles the boring bulk on its own, and it runs for pennies. Let me show you. Invoice entry looks tiny until you're doing it a couple hundred times a month. Then it is just hours of boring data entry. The tools are automated, run from about $20 a month at the cheap end to well past $1,000 for the enterprise ones. Mine runs for pennies, and I did not really build it by hand. I direct Claude Code, it creates and wires the nodes inside n8n, and once it is done, n8n runs the workflow on its own using GPT 4.1 to read the document. That distinction matters. Claude Code builds it, n8n runs it. The point is simple. Let the system handle the boring bulk and only pull a human in when something is off. Let me show you the finished thing first. So here is a normal supply invoice. I will drop it into the Google folder. The workflow picks it up, reads the file, extracts the fields, runs the check, then writes a clean row into the sheet. Vendor, invoice number, dates, totals, currency, line items, done. Now I drop a messier document. Instead of bluffing its way through, it gets flagged for review. That matters because bad data in Xero or QuickBook is worse than bad typing. Now here's the honest version, how this got built. I did not sit there writing notes one by one. I told Claude Code what I wanted, an automated invoice extractor. Someone sends an invoice, a PDF or a photo, and all the data lands in a sheet in a matter of seconds. Can we build that? It said yes, and spun it up inside n8n, starting with the PDF path. Trigger, download, text extraction, the extraction model, the sheet step, all wired up. My job was to describe it clearly and test it hard. And that is where it got interesting. Now back to the fake invoice from the start. First real test. I dropped in a junk receipt and it did not flag. It hallucinated a whole invoice. Fake supplier, fake invoice number, fake totals, straight into the sheet as if it was real. So I went back to Claude Code and told it straight. This does not work. If it makes up numbers, it is worse than useless. We tried the obvious fixes first. Better prompt, bigger model, same problem. Because if you hand an AI model an invoice shaped task, it really wants to complete the form. The fix Claude Code landed on is an important one. Do not trust the model's output on its own. Add a validation step that checks every extracted value against the actual document text. If the value is not really there, it gets blanked out. The model proposes and the document decides. A real invoice comes through clean, a junk invoice keeps only what is genuinely on the page and it gets flagged for a review. No made up numbers slipping into the sheet. Now for the fun bit, the photo half of what I asked for. The PDF version was solid and tested. Lying problem was fixed and all, so I came back for the photo path. And this is the part that actually matters in real life because most people are not going to scan anything. They are just going to take a photo of the invoice on the phone. So Claude Code added a branch. So if the file is a photo, it routes to a vision model, gets read there, then goes through the same trust check. I take a photo of a real hand receipt off my phone and drop it into the same folder. The workflow sees it is an image, sends it down the vision path, reads it, runs the same trust check, and it lands as a clean row in about 15 seconds. Not, please scan this nicely first, just snap the bill, drop it in, done. If you want this workflow, the link to the template is down in the description. Like and consider subscribing if this was helpful. And if you want to see the AI receptionist I built before this, I have linked it somewhere up here and down in the description. I will keep building stuff like this with Claude Code and n8n. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.